Hey everybody, welcome to Comic and Collectible Treasures episode 9. And it's going to be a special one today because I have an announcement at the end. But another reason this is special, I got a cool dude, one of my boys. I finally get to talk to him. We're in the back talking, and it's making me, super giddy because I love talking to the community and all our friends. This guy's one of the coolest guys. I call him Mr. Swag. He's just cool. The way he carries himself, just the way he talks is just really cool. I don't know how to explain it, but that's my boy right there. And just welcome everybody if it's your first time. This is basically a quick stream about the community. We showcase all their treasures that they have in their personal collection, get the history behind it, and if it's just a grail from comics, action figures, pops, whatever it is, I want to see it. I want to hear the story. I want to know you better. So without further ado, I like keeping this short. I'm going to have one of my brothers that I have in this community, one of the coolest guys again, Missing Lynk. Woo! What's up, brother?
Station. I'm so pumped to be here, brother. Thank you for having me.
For having no, please.
When you reached out to me, sorry.
No, go, please.
No, when you reached out to me, I was like, oh hell yeah! Like ever since I've been on Instagram, like you've been one of the cool, like since day one, you've been like one of the biggest supporters, and you're just dope. So I had to come on. I was so honored you asked me to be here.
Dude, the feeling is mutual. When I followed you on Instagram, I felt like, dude, I have a brother from another state. I'm super happy. And every time you throw stuff on there, it's always on my off time because we're about a couple of hours off. But dude, I love watching your stuff.
Thank you, brother.
Like I told you, man, dude, you're one of the just down to earth people, and your whole crew is. So the bad part of the Bad Batch, I love all you guys. Dude, Phable, Big Herm, Comics of Kings now. Then you got everybody. TM is one of the hardest working guy I know now.
Yeah.
That guy's everywhere, dude. I got nothing but left for that guy. I'm gonna get him on waiting for him to confirm but what day he can come on. So I'm gonna have him too. So
nice.
Yeah, dude. But welcome. Finally, I'm super happy, brother.
I'm glad to be here. It's
all right. So let's before we start and check out all your treasures, let's see who's here to support and just hang out with us.
Certainly.
And speak of the devil, your boy right there, Travis.
Yeah, the hardest working man on
dude,
YouTube.
That guy, he's a beast, just like Seth. I don't know how Seth does it. This guy is everywhere. Dude,
man, I'll tell you, we were talking a little bit behind screen, but I just want to tell the chat. The Spine Ticks, their show, those guys put in work, and I don't know how they do it because last night I appeared on and that kicked I had a great time, but it kicked my butt, man. Like
I know that they're all beasts, dude. I don't know how they do it, but shout out to Spine Ticks, Spine Tick Saturday station to them. Check them out. Check the rewind. But every Saturday, if you want a good time, I try to stay up, dude, but I can't. I always fall asleep. I don't know how they do it, but check them out. Glenn, my boy, Station. That's my bro right there too. Love this guy. He's everywhere as well.
Yeah, Glenn. Speak of the devil.
Woo!
Sit the homie.
Station, brother. Oh, then we got Nicole.
Station.
Dude, the lovely Nicole. I'm gonna have her on the show soon. So I'm super stoked about that. Another great community person who shows love to everybody.
Yes,
Nicole, thanks for being here. Here we got Sith again. What's up, brother? Another one that's there everywhere.
Sheena Station. Sheena. I got that from Spine Ticks. Now I always have to say it like that.
Hey, I'm down to do that every time now.
Maria. This is the creative director of the Bad Batch and the Backlog Bros. A lot of people don't know that, but she creates a lot of our majority of our stills and the clips we use, screenshots, and she designs a lot of stuff for us. So
she's the brains behind it, huh?
Yeah.
I like that. Welcome, Maria. And I've been seeing her on the chats lately, so we've been saying hi to each other. So I'm super happy to see her.
She's awesome. She's a gem.
Then who else do we have on here? Maria. Another big dog.
There's my brother, Bash brother. Me and him. I don't know how you're up right now, Herm, because he pulled an all-nighter with me on Spine Ticks, which was awesome. It was worth it.
I don't know how you guys do it. So I appreciate you for being here, brother.
I had to dig within. And I found some. I was like, You know what? You gotta write this out, man. You used to do it all the time. Yeah, you might have been like in your early 20s, but hey, it's a mindset.
You're looking good.
I was
You're
lying to
looking good.
myself.
I don't know how you do it. You're looking good.
Thank you, bro.
And we have DX, baby. What's up, DX?
Station.
The anime, my brother from Canada. Another one. Oh,
No.
it's the chat Jep. Sorry.
No.
Oh, another brother right here. We got Lord Chucks.
Chuck Station, brother.
Nice Station, brother. Thanks for dropping by and checking him out. Get to see what treasures he has today. And
Wong.
Mr. Wong, something Wong, Station, brother. And I always steal it from Steve. You know, there's always something right. And it looks like that's everybody right now. So thank you for tuning in and chilling with us.
Yes.
So I do appreciate you. And anybody who catches the rewind, we appreciate you. So thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, brother. So
Can't do it without the community.
Yes, these guys are all amazing.
Yeah.
See, I already got you got me laughing so much I'm dry mouth. Oh man. All right, brother. So just in case nobody does know you, which I find it hard because everybody loves you. Where are you from, and how did you get into this part right here on Instagram? Mostly it was where you started, right? How long ago?
I am from Detroit, Michigan. I'm not living in Detroit currently, but it's very close to. But I've been living in Michigan my whole life. I've been reading comics or into comics since I was about 4 or 5. I have a similar story to you. Like comics encouraged me to. It made me it made reading fun. You know, like the pictures, the art. It just I don't know. Anyway, so anyone out there, if you want to encourage your kids to read, comics are the key. But the social aspect of this, I came into this a little over a year ago. It was August 2020, and I don't know what made me do it. I was just on YouTube one day, and I just started looking at comic book stuff, and I think that led me to Comic Tom. Everyone knows him, Station to Him. And from there, I found pop culture philosophers, Rock and Robbie, and that was just like the can of worms, that channel right there, because there I met Phable, Herm, the whole gang, and then by December, I had Phable was the one who got me to start the Instagram because all right, so I found PCP, and I've been in a few other chats, but it's just like when I would say something, my words would get lost in a sea of text, and it's like no one was hearing me. So in Robbie's chat, Phable and Herm were like the first people to be like, "Yo, what's up?" I was going by my name at the time, Stefan. They're like, "Yo, what's up, Stefan?" And if I said anything, they would always acknowledge it, like, "Oh, that's dope." You know, they would be the only 2 people. And so I developed a close rapport with them very quickly. And so, you know, they like comics. I never really had talked to anyone about comics. So growing up, I wasn't a closet fan, but no one in my immediate, like my friends, my cousins, no one really read comics. So it was like, I didn't shy away from it, but it's like, if no one else was talking about it, I had no reason to bring it up. So when I found these guys, I was always hitting them up, talking about mundane things, you know, like, what do you think Batman's favorite color is? You know, do you think he cries once in a while? Just random things, you know. And so I would show them my comics, and Phable was like, "Yo, brother, you got a nice collection. People want to see this." You know, like, and I'm like, "No, man, no." He's like, "Yeah, man, start it." So he is the reason I have my Instagram, and yeah. It's just been I'm blessed and grateful, but almost at the same time frustrated that it took me so long to find a community like this, because the last year and a half has just been fantastic. I've met so many cool ass people with different hobbies and different walks of life that it's awesome. I love this community.
Yeah, same here, brother. I don't think I can get another day without hanging out with you guys. Watching you guys, or just freaking just saying hi. And my tendency is to be a shy guy. Right. I don't seem like it right here, but I am. To open up, it's hard. So when I did this, dude, I think I threw up twice and I didn't eat. So this is now I'm feeling comfortable hanging out with you guys because I feel like I'm just looking at your eyes and I'm at home. So that's what I got. But for that great segment, the way you brought it in, for the communities, what you got? What treasure are we gonna see? Let's see, brother. I want to get to know Stefan more.
I got a few of my favorite little. I show this one a lot, but Wolverine is one of my favorite heroes. I like the whole aspect that he could easily be a bad guy, with his power set, but he's got like an internal struggle that he a moral compass that he does things his way, but he's a cool dude. This is one of my first toys, one of my favorite toys, and it's just it's OG Wolverine.
Classic, dude. That's classic right there.
The tan and brown.
Yeah.
I'm unfortunately missing the mask, but I still love this figure. He sits on my bedstand and he just kind of watches over me at night.
Nice. We got Ninja inside the house right here. So welcome. Station. That's a dope one, dude. That's classic right there.
Thank you. Now I got a few comics that have like significant meaning to me that I just wanted to show you guys. This is one of my first issues of X-Men. I don't know if it's my first, but this kind of got me hooked. Like in this issue, the X-Men had to go to Limbo to save Ilyana, Colossus' sister. And when I read this, like the Limbo like time worked differently, and they saw like alternate versions of themselves. And it just blew my mind as a kid. Like Storm had met like an older version of herself. Colossus like found his dead body and his chest was like, it was just wild. I was like, you're really young. This was heavy to me, but it hooked me. And I just love X-Men. They're my favorite.
Nice. That's why you got that sweet hat right there, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And everybody, for the community, lately everybody's been showing off their shirts. So for the community, we're gonna do a double take, me and you, so you can see my shirt. But
Spike Spiegel, I love your shirt. This is one of my favorite shows. Cowboy Bebop. I'm into anime, but that show specifically is very westernized. I think it's if people are looking for a anime to like transition or like really get into, I think Cowboy Bebop is perfect because it's like a Western noir, almost like a space Western noir. So it follows a lot of like themes. Moon Station. And the character Spike is very it follows a few characters, like 4 and a dog, but the character is very much like Logan. He's a loner, kind of like just seen a lot of stuff, like lost a lot of people along the way. So he's got like that's he's like, it's damaged. He's kind of doesn't like to get close to people because he knows they kind of leave in the end. So yeah.
Nice.
Check it out.
That's a killer shirt, though.
Thank you. This is the earliest. I got this when I was like 10, and I just simply got it because it was the earliest X-Men issue they had at the comic shop, and I was all things X-Men, and I just love this cover.
Dude, that cover's
purple
sick.
And
yeah, dude. This classic right there, brother.
Thank you. This comic holds a very special place in my heart. I have like 3 or 4 copies. If I see it, I usually grab it. Uncanny X-Men issue 387. Now, the reason this is so special to me is because when I was a kid, I used to write to Marvel all the time, write them letters, drawing characters, saying, hey, you guys can have this character and put it in one of your comics. I have no problem with that. And I was like 11 when I did this, but I had written into Marvel, and that's me, right? I drew Phable. This was a quick sketch.
That's a cool sketch.
I had sent them. What's that?
That's a cool sketch, dude. I like it.
And for whatever reason, they threw this one in. But I had sent them many drawings, much better than this, but they chose this one. But yeah, I was putting it in the letters page, and
cool.
That's.
Wait, keep it up. We want to check out your art. That's amazing.
Sorry. I remember seeing this. Thank you, Nicole. I remember seeing a all these. And I remember seeing this one. I was like, why would you guys throw that up against all of us? And they specified, it says, oh, by the way, this is not fan art, but a sneak peek at Michael Ryan's Cable issue 87. So that made me feel better. But at the time, I was like, yo, you guys just made me look like trash. But yeah.
Nah, yeah, that's pretty badass, dude. I like that, dude. For back then, you had skill, brother. Dude, everybody's loving you, dude.
I appreciate that, guys.
See? Dude, that's pretty sick, though. I like that for a quick sketch. Yeah, dude, Ethan, brother. You got to try Rod's little sketch thing that I jumped on there the other time. I think me and Azores want to do a rematch because, dude, we had two ringers. They had two guys, two people that have been drawing for a while. I was like, dude, you should have gave us brand new people.
Yeah, I went on there one time, and I'll go on there again, but we lost, and it was a poor sport. No, I think usually it's like everyone against themselves, but when we went in there, it was like battle against of the sexes, and it was me and Phable versus I forget her name, but she's a great artist. I think she just put her book out. Damn it, I'll find out. But she and her friend we went up against, and unfortunately we lost, but the better team won. They were awesome. And but yeah, I've been meaning to go back, but that kind of scared me off. I was like, oh man, I gotta get better. Back to the drawing board.
We should get a couple of us to go so it'd be a little bit more comfortable. Dude, I was scared. I was like, man, I haven't drawn in years. But all right.
And then the time limit, like, man, so quick. That goes by quicker than you think it's quick, and it's just like, all right, start. Pencils up. You're like, why? I just started. That's how it feels. Like,
yeah. I go, wait, I just did pencil work. He's all, do marker. Like, oh, I need pencil. I need to start with pencil.
But Rod's awesome. That show's awesome.
I love Rod.
This one is very special to me. The first appearance of Wolverine. I know a lot of people say 181, but I like to call 181. Maybe it's because I don't have it, but 181 is the over-glorified second appearance. Yeah. But this is the true first appearance.
I agree. That's beautiful.
And thank you. I got this as a graduation gift when I graduated high school. And I don't know, the significance in that, Wolverine being my favorite hero, and, I don't know, entering the adulthood, and I love this comic. This will never.
I love that comic too, dude.
Grow.
That is an amazing book, brother.
Thank you. This one is a funny story behind this one. So I got this long ago just because I was a fan, and when I was getting into the social media of this, I seen that this was going for a lot of money, and I was like, I couldn't remember where I had put it, and so earlier this year in March I moved, and while I was packing, I happened to find this comic, but sad story about this. This is just the cover. Only the cover survived. This is the rest of the comic. It's detached, but I figure maybe in 30 years from now, it'll be, someone will want it. The same way someone will take a giant size X-Men or X-Men #1 detached. It's Grail, no matter to the condition. I just love this cover.
I actually found that, surprisingly, I found that last year at a comic shop, and I totally didn't know they released it. And I went to the comic shop where it's off of in Cerritos, and I was going through the boxes, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go to Batman Beyond, and I was with my buddy, and I pulled it up. I was like, nah. I put it back in.
No.
I picked it up again, and I was like, no. It was like total shock. Like, nah, that's not that. It's fake. I go, maybe it's a reprint. I pulled it out. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. All 6 of them for $3.
No, they were not. Did you get it?
I took him. He didn't even know what he had. But I was like, nah, this can't be real. And my friends are, what the hell?
I love stuff like that. Stories like that. You did. That's good karma. You deserve that. That's what that is.
No, but I was like, when I saw that, I was like, oh, I was going to pull it out to show we could twins. And I was like, oh, but no. Another one. I got you, brother. Because you can't have a detached one, man. Even though that's an amazing book and the history behind it. It's good to have in your collection. That's
Thank you. I'm jealous over here. No, that's good.
No,
This
that's it,
one,
dude.
I was given this by a friend. He's older than me. So my mom's friend's husband. He's maybe in his mid-40s, but I went over there for dinner when I was like 13, and he was on the computer, and he's a big fan of Shazam Captain Marvel, and he had a drawing of that, and I was like, oh, it's Shazam. He was like, actually, it's Captain Marvel, but it's okay to call him Shazam. He was like, I'm just impressed that the fact that you actually even on the radar of that. He was like, you read comic books? I was like, yeah, I read comic books. I've been reading my whole life. And so he was actually the one that gifted me the Wolverine, and he gave me this one early on, and it's just been in my collection for the longest time.
Nice.
First appearance of Deathlock, first George Perez art on Marvel in this comic, and I just had it, and I just recently come into the social medias discovered that it's worth something. But
yes, that's George Perez goodness right there, man.
Yes,
I love his art.
he's one of the best in the top Mount Rushmore artist for me.
Oh heck yeah! I don't think he gets much love like many others, but he's an amazing artist.
Oh yeah.
I tried to see him once at Comic-Con, but I got sidetracked with something and he left early, so I was kind of heartbroken. Yeah,
he'll be back.
Yeah, dude, I want to meet him and John Romita Sr., but I don't think he comes out anymore. Yeah, but those two are one of the top ones that I want to see. So that's badass, dude.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. This is one of my favorite grails. I'm a big fan of the Young Avengers. I got this just when it came out because at the time this came out, I was around their age. Marvel never really toyed with the idea of like the teen sidekick superheroes, like Teen Titans, Young Justice. That was always DC shtick. And when I read this, it was just like a game changer to me because they all had like ties to like the Avengers for certain reasons. And I don't know, I just thought it was super dope. I always thought Marvel should have done more with them. And now it's a key, but it's a great story. If you guys have not read this, track it down, trades, wherever you can find it. Great story. Great characters.
Modern day grails right now. The newest, they call it with the new giant size X-Men right there.
Yeah.
There's so many first appearances in that one, and with Disney Plus, those are starting to come out, to fruition. So now they're coming out, dude. That book, I bought that when it was on the shelf, just like you. And then LA Comic-Con had the white one, so I bought that at the same time.
You have the
See, if you had knew that, I would have shown it to you. But I bought it when it came out at LA Comic-Con, and I bought one for me and my friend, and I gave it to him. So we both have one.
You're a good friend. You are. I already knew this, but you're a great friend, brother.
We all are, dude. I think everybody in this community that I've met are great people.
Yeah,
that's why I love doing this.
This community, I love it because it's just very positive for the most part.
Jeff.
Everyone's, very encouraging, and I just love that everyone's trying to build each other up for the most part, and everyone likes to see each other succeed and shine.
Yes.
And I just think that's super dope. You don't find that very often, so just a dope community.
Bleeding Stars, greetings, brother. Station. This guy's another cool cat we have in there. Always showing love to everybody. So
I love people like that. Yeah, like you. That always just really funny joke.
Dude, that's a grow right there for the modern day right now. I hold that book because it has so much potential, dude. That one's a
people. I try to tell people that there's still some people that don't believe in the brand of the Young Avengers, but
if I find another one, I'll pick it up anytime.
Oh yeah.
Reprint, second print, I'll take anything. Give them to me. Nobody wants them. I'll take them.
They, the Marvel Legends toys. They did like a one for just these guys, the four on the cover. Oh, and nice. I, for whatever reason, it doesn't have Kate or Cassie in it. But it comes with like a reprint of this.
Oh.
And my friend found one recently. He stays in Camden, New Jersey, and he bought it for me. But I have to send him the money for it. But it was cool. It's pretty much another copy of this. I just,
nice.
And I'll have the toys of that. So I think that's super cool.
Double win. That's sick.
Yeah.
Nice. I like
Fun
that.
fact about this one. So Kate Bishop wasn't the first Young Avenger we've seen in the MCU. Technically it was, I think, Billy and Tommy in WandaVision, and then Eli showed up in Falcon Winter Soldier. But Kate is the first one to, they played side roles. Kate's gonna be like a main character, so I thought that was significant because in this story, the first Young Avenger you see on panel is Kate Bishop. Like you see her before everybody else, and I don't know. I like synergy like that, like little shout outs and homages. That's super dope. Super
I
dope.
wish I had fancy technical stuff. I would have bing, fun fact. That's cool.
Do you remember pop up video on VH1 back in the day? Pop up
Yeah.
comic packs. Just a little bloop.
Yes, bloop. That's cool.
Thank you. I'm a big Damian Wayne fan. I was big Grant Morrison fan, and when I was coming out of high school, he was just getting on the Batman, and he was just creating Damian. And Herm, you know, brother. And so I love Damian, all things Damian. I find him very endearing. I like endearing characters. They're assholes. They're maybe obnoxious, but there's something about him that there's something about him I like about him. Like I'm really drawn to people like that.
He has an edge.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got this is the 1 in 25 of Damian. And I got this for like $6 when it came out because I was just trying to buy all things Batman. I got this a long time ago though. I didn't buy it.
Okay, you got me jealous.
Yeah, And I almost didn't grab this because not until recently was I one of those people who would buy a variant or 2 issues. Like I was a one cover guy. I was like, I already had 655. What do I need for it? But because I was such a big fan, I was like, you know what? I'll pick it up. I love the Kubert brothers. And
I do too. Yeah. Both of them are amazing.
Yeah, Andy and Adam.
Okay, you got me jealous.
No.
Yeah, dude, that was sweet. I was back then. I never collected variants, and I just got the A cover. And if I would have known that one existed, I would have grabbed it, dude. That's sick.
You got the Batman Beyond, sis. So comes and goes.
All right, I love Batman. I love X-Men. I read both. I started with DC, and I jumped in, and I saw X-Men. But the first book I read was the race between Spider-Man and Superman and Flash.
Nice, that's a classic.
Yeah, and like my friend, his dad handed him down his box, like literally a 300 size box, and he pulled out that one. And now, years later, I'm like, dude, you just handed me, like back then was like a $500 book. Now it's worth like what, 8,000, 10,000. But I remember reading that, and I was like, oh, I love DC. But then I got introduced to X-Men.
Are you? Not that you have to choose, but would you say you prefer DC or Marvel more, or like?
I love both, dude. The stories on DC, I think, have more. I don't know how you want to say it. I have a little bit more juice. Like I just read it, and I'm all, okay. This is a little bit more deeper.
Yeah.
Like Vengeance is one of my favorite books of all time. Chuck Dixon, number one. Chuck Dixon wrote the crap out of that. I love that book. Long Halloween.
Man,
love that book.
That Jeff, I know a lot of people give Jeff Loeb crap today.
Yeah,
but his Batman work, you can't compete with it. I think a lot of not many people know it, but he lost his son in like 2005 to cancer. And if you look back, that's kind of like the turning point when his work took a little decline, and it's understandable. He's, I couldn't imagine it. Yeah.
Dude, but he was a great writer.
Yeah.
Dude, but the art would captivate me was Jim Lee, Todd McFarlane, the Image guys. So every time I saw them in the 90s is when I flipped the script and started reading back issue X-Men and that. So, and I actually, this book, I always tell everybody, is one of the major books I got when I was a kid.
First, damn it, you lucky son of a! Is that signed?
This is mine, so I didn't get it graded. So this is signed by Andy, Jim Lee, Andy right here, Jim Lee. Have somewhere. It's four people signed it.
Wow, brother!
And like I always tell everybody, Jim Lee drew this
Oh no way!
because he
For
created the character with Claremont. So that's his first drawing of Jim Lee, of Gambit.
no
Yeah,
shit. Oh, fun. There's a fun
fun fact.
pop-up video. Yeah.
So that's like, this is my love. So I told, who did I tell you? I told the other day. Oh, Team Nerd Herd. Shout out to them. Station.
I love those guys.
I love those guys. Those guys are all amazing. I had them last Thursday. Catch the Rewind. Check them out. Sub them up as well as these guys. I picked this up trading. Back then was like a Marvel pack, and you open it, and it was a bunch of, before Masterpiece, there were Marvel cards.
Right.
There was a hologram Spider-Man Venom. So this was back in the 90s, and I pulled it out of a 75-cent or 35-cent pack, and the owner was like, "Oh, do you want to sell it?" And he was kind of lying to me and my brother. You know, he was a cholo. I'm from East LA, so he was like, "What's up, Holmes? You trying to steal? Trying to steal stuff from my brother?" So he got scared. He's all, "How much is it worth?" So he told him. He got scared. He's all, "It's $200," and he was trying to get it from me for $20. So he goes, "I'll trade you whatever you want." So I got this book and Cable's first appearance. So that's
okay, that's a good trade-off. Yeah.
So I go, okay, I'll take those two, because I knew of Cable, and then I just started reading X-Men. I was like, oh, I want Cable, and he wrote on it first appearance on a paper, and I got that graded, and it's a 9.8. So
nice.
Yeah, and I got it signed with Todd McFarlane. So
you got some good. I'm gonna have to take a deep dive in your collection.
The stuff you have, we talked in the background, and you have stuff that I collect the same time,
right?
That are finally worth something.
Yeah.
So back then it was worth $20 or $15.
Given enough time,
this was always a little bit high.
Yeah. That first Gambit. I love learning stuff all the time. New fact, I like to try to learn something new every day, and I like to consider myself an X-Men connoisseur, but I did not know that was Jim Lee's first Gambit. Like, that's super dope to me. That's
what people don't know. He's like, "Why are you gonna get Jim Lee to sign it?" I go, "Because he drew this." Everybody questioned it. I'm like, "Well, I'm a Gambit. I consider myself a Gambit fan. I love that. I'll get anything Gambit." And when I found that out, that was amazing.
Yeah. I feel like he was like a 90s Wolverine. He was mysterious, cool, a loner, ladies man. No.
Yeah, you're all cool and suave, dude.
No. It's a gimmick, guys. I'm super nervous right now. Believe it.
We lost the crowd. They're all talking about toes. Oh, talking about one of the cool guys, Station.
Soros, my ex-brethren. Yes, dude. Station.
I'm supposed to go comic hunting with this guy one day, so I'm looking forward to that. We've been talking, so
that'll be some good. I want to see what you guys pull. He said Phable, like the first Avengers meets X-Men or something like that, I believe. I was like, yo, like he's always I check his Instagram page, and like he knows not obscure facts, but just the smallest details, and it's just super cool. I learned a lot from him.
Yeah,
my key hunting.
I can't wait to hang out with that guy. I've been waiting for a while. We were supposed to meet when I met Sid for the first time, but he had a prior engagement. So I was like, dang, I would have met both of them at the same time. That would have been cool. John was there. John Kids with Comics with Kids.
No, I think I was at the comic shop. I think I remember that picture. Okay, that was an epic picture. Jealous of you guys for all meeting each other.
Dude, we got who else is in Detroit? Is there anybody else in Detroit? Because I want to go. Honestly, I'd travel every state just to go eat food. I love food. Nice. And I go to I went to Philly for some Philly cheesesteaks, New York pizza. So I want to go back to New York because my friend goes to Comic-Con all the time. So I want to head down there to hang out with Phable and all of them. So we got to do that too.
Right next door. You guys should come on down to Michigan.
Phil.
Oh, yeah, Phil, yes. I learned that was such a cool thing when I won a great grail that I thought I was never going to see on Sith's 1000th channel subscriber giveaway, and it was
Oh, big boy right there.
First appearance of Miles. I never thought I was gonna be able to get this comic. Like I had kind of I don't know. I don't know why I never grabbed it years before. I didn't think it was gonna shoot up like it did. So I don't know. It was just surreal. I'm still in shock that I got this. Like this, Phil, Sith, you guys are great. But when I saw that this came in the mail and it had the addresses on it, I was like, Phil's he's a Michigander, yo, because it came kind of quick. And I think Phil sent it out immediately, so that's dope. But being in Michigan definitely helped. Phil's an awesome guy. Great. He's got a very I like his voice. He's very radio friendly. He's got a good speaking voice.
Yep.
Him and Sith are a good combo.
There you go. Sith going to a greater brother right there, dude.
I love you guys for that. And it means a lot to me. I'll get back in there. One more Miles key. So this is what I got.
Nice. Around
this time of the pandemic, and I got it by coincidence. I was trying to nice. I was just trying to fill in some Ultimate Spider-Man runs, and it was like issue 152 until like the death of Spider-Man to the end of Ultimate Spider-Man. And this happened to come with it. And it's the second appearance of Miles, and I didn't realize it was a newsstand for people who like stuff like that until it came in the house. I was like, yo, it's a newsstand. It's in decent condition, but I got this and the comics for like $30, and I messaged the person after they had sent it to me. I was like, do you collect comics? And it, because I just wanted to know, like, I wasn't gonna tell them because I didn't want to make them feel guilty, but I just wanted to see where their head was at. And it was some mom who was selling her son's stuff, and she was just super sweet. And I was like, you just made one of my dreams come true. So I greatly appreciate you. She's like, oh, it's nothing. She's like, I got a bunch of gaming magazines if you want to buy those too. I was like, I'll check those out. I'm not really into gaming right now, but I appreciate what you have done for me with this. And that's just super dope. So I don't know her name, but shout out to her. I hope she's doing well. eBay.
That's cool, dude.
Thank you.
That's a good book. I like that book. I slept on that one. I didn't get it because that's kind of the period where I stopped reading. I didn't collect for like 10 years, and it kind of went with that. I was able to get the first appearance before it blew up.
That's all. So, first appearance. That's okay. You got the one that matters, brother.
Well, I got that one too.
Oh, you know what? I didn't grab that one because I was being stubborn. That one is shooting up, and at the time when I was considering getting it last year, they were still relatively not cheap, but affordable, I'll say.
I got it for $8.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was before it blew up. There was a comic shop. I would go to the Ontario Ring, which is about 45 minutes away from where I live, to watch hockey. So I watched, double A, triple A, whatever hockey. And then there was a comic shop there. I just Googled comic shops near me, and I went in there, and he had that. And he goes, I'm all $8. I'll take it.
That's a steal all day.
Yeah. Before it blew up. So it was way before that. So I was like, oh, I missed out on the train on the other one, so I'll just take that. And I happened to get lucky and get the other one. But
I like that cover because, with the other one, his face is obscure, and I find significance to have his first appearance with Miles' face on it. So I think that's a dope one to have.
Nicole, I'm much older than you. I've been collecting longer than you. You're one of the young ones.
You're gonna get your luck, it comes in ebbs and flows,
and I'm definitely trying to help you get your grill. So Nicole, I'm gonna try. Don't
feel bad, Nicole. It's if you enjoy it, it's worth it. That's how I think of it.
And like I said, my buddy Paul said before, Missing said, just hunt. Hunting is the key. It's fun, and when you find it, it's
so rewarding.
It's so rewarding. Like when I found the Batman Beyond, I jumped like literally outside. I jumped and it felt like the Toyota commercial when you touch your toes. Dude, I jumped like that.
If I would have been you, I would probably like, yes. People would have looked around like, whoa, what is your problem?
Yeah. Good joke. That was a good joke. joke.
I probably would have done like some Breakfast Club stuff, like at the very end when Judd Nelson was like,
oh yes,
it just throws his fist up, and I'm just in slow motion, and like people walking by me like, is that a guy okay? And I'm just frozen in the moment of finding Batman Beyond like that.
Yeah.
So
oh man,
that's awesome. I love stories like that. Yeah, I don't know. I like hearing people's history. Like you, I like to hear people's comic history. Oh yeah, that well deserved, brother. Well deserved. And
I appreciate everybody.
We gotta get your YouTube. What made you want to start the YouTube? If you don't mind me asking.
Justin and Team Nerd Herd and Sith. Those three guys. I say it every time. I get teary-eye inside, and I try not to do cut onions.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
I thank them. Then I met you guys, and that made the full circle. But Sith is one of the ones that I thank. Steve and the Team Nerd Herd and friggin' Justin. And Justin is I'll say he planted the seed because I was buying comics on Instagram, and that started it. I mean, he just said hi, like he said on his show many times, where he just says, "Hey, say hi to everybody."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh shoot!" He responded because I said, "Hey, what's up? No good," and he said it back. That started the wheel.
I think people don't realize. Like, I want to get into it. Just touch on something you said about just saying hi to people like that. That can make someone's day, man. Like, I don't think people really understand that, and not everyone, but I see a lot of people say hello.
We got free
station, free 99. No, don't apologize, brother. As long as you're here.
No, you're showing up, brother. Oh, we got another brother right there. Yeah, Bricks.
Station.
Dude, see, like all these are my friends. If I don't see them, I feel weird. And and if I DM you guys just to see if you guys are okay, then don't take it as I'm a stalker. I just care.
No, yeah, I find that touching, man.
That's what I do. I'm gonna just throw some what's up more, just to show love. So if you do that, don't think I'm creepy.
No. But yeah, I people saying hello like that, that you don't know what you're doing. You could maybe making someone's day sometimes when you say hello. So I know everyone in here is okay, but for anyone who watches this, you never know who might see this and what might resonate. Say hello to people, because sometimes I see people. People say hello to them and these people won't respond back or say hello. And I don't think they intend, they might not see it, but just if you can, always say hello. That means the world to people. So yeah, spread the love.
That's what I'd say with you guys, man. It's the station part that makes it even better, my brother. You guys have an amazing thing.
That's Phable kind of catalyst for that movement. Like I just saw him always saying station, and it kind of just turned into like a greeting, like an aloha type of thing, like hello, goodbye, that's awesome, love. Like it means anything positive. That's station. Like be excellent to each other, most importantly. But yeah,
at first I was thinking about Bill and Ted, huh? Marlon? Like, hey, I did it. I love it.
Yeah, dude. I love that. Just you guys are awesome. This whole community is awesome. I just get giddy and excited just thinking about how far that I've come from not knowing anybody to knowing all you awesome people, and it's just make me better people. My world's bigger because of you guys, so I appreciate that.
And I say it's a better world now that I have you in my life, brother. So.
I
gotta be our brother in California, dude. Whenever you want to come to California, you got.
Oh man,
come down, dude. Anytime you want to.
Open invitation, yeah. I love you.
Hey,
thank you.
You're gonna show me the places to eat because I know places just to go eat. But we'll hit some comic shops, but that's the main reason.
Let me. I got a few more grails, and just want to thank you, Glenn. Thank you very much. I'm a big fan of Century. I think he's a slept-on character.
Yes.
I
Ooh.
Got this around COVID time too. I did. It was not cheap, but I think I paid like $65 for it, which I find worth it. I'd always seen Century and like Wizard magazine when I was younger. I happened to get a hold of his series, luckily, to like dollar bins and stuff before it blew up. But it was just the regular cover. I saw that. I always saw this cover, and I always thought it was sweet. But you could only get it at the San Diego Comic Con, 2000. And so when I found this, I was just like, "Yo!" When I won it, I think it goes for like it has ebbs and flows, but it's worth more than what I paid. So I'm checking.
I love these guys.
Yeah, they're just good people. Wong and Danime, they're always super supportive and liking stuff that I just love that.
Yeah, I love those guys. No, back to that because that's a cool Comic Con cover, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think Sentry is another character with a lot of potential that Marvel's version of Superman. But he's got, with the deal with Sentry is he's kind of where Superman's confident in himself and sure, and like Clark Kent is an act, he has to become Clark Kent, hunches, slouches shoulders, wear baggy clothes, kind of like speak timidly, stutter a little bit. Sentry is the opposite. It's like, what if the most insecure, unstable dude got the power of a god, And I love that, there's a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot of conflict with that. I don't like conflict like that, but story-wise, conflict always it makes a story that much better. And probably won't see him anytime soon, but I just love the character of Sentry. I wish Marvel would do more with him. But I get it. It's almost like he's almost too powerful, so you can only have him around at certain times. So yeah, I this cover, I just love it's very pop art, the polka dots, and I like the silhouette of his S on his belt.
Yep.
Because yeah, the dark side. Yeah, he's got the void. It's a manifestation of his darkness, like his so I guess it'd be like his subconscious, not subconscious, but it plays on like the id superego stuff like that. And so any good he does, the void balances the scale. So if he'll do something good, the void will go out there and destroy something just to balance it. So it's like he's his own bad guy. So he's always working around the clock to save stuff, but he's also the cause of a lot of stuff that he's saving. Very interesting character. Paul Jenkins, Jay Lee. If you can find this in trades, I recommend it. It's a very good read.
And I like Jay Lee's later work. I think he developed into an amazing artist.
Yes.
The beginning stages of his career is when I started following him. I wasn't a fan.
Yes.
But I learned to love his work now. Yeah. Like he evolved. And now my friend loves him. And I was like, I give him another chance. And I started seeing his art, and he developed into a well-rounded artist. I love his stuff now.
Because I didn't know, like, there's a lot of artists that I read in like 2000s or something that I didn't know they were doing stuff in the early 90s and stuff like that. And I got some Image comics earlier this year with Jay Lee on it, and I was like, yo, he was like part of the Image boom. Like, that's crazy. And it looked nothing like his work that we know for him now, the later stuff. So yeah, artists can Muhammad Asar, I hope I did not butcher that name, but he is actually, I think he's a very good artist right now. But I have a comic from like the Siege. Do you know the Siege event at Marvel? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Young Avengers one shot, and he did the art for it, but his art in that, not bad, but you can tell he's grown in this last decade. It's almost unrecognizable. Yeah. So I like seeing the evolution of artists and stuff like that.
Yeah, especially kind of you grow with them, so kind of you see them mature into what they are. Yeah, yep. That's cool. Hey, that's a good thing for nobody looking at Sentry right now, because you can scoop up all the major keys.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I think I own like doubles of the Sentry book from like 2 to 5. I think it's 6 issues, so maybe 6. Shame for me touting to be such a Century fan, and I'm not sure how many issues his miniseries is, but doubles of 2 through 6, and I have one of cover A and then one of the San Diego.
Oh, nice. The chat's on their own right now.
That's all right. This is a recent Grail I got. This was gifted to me by Dank Comics. He's
that.
just a gem.
Yes.
Dank's unworldly, bro. This I was in his chat the Sunday after the Shang-Chi movie come out, and he was talking about it. He had this on a stand, and one of the comments had said something about, "Are you gonna sell that?" He was like, "Me, no, I'm probably gonna give it to someone." I jokingly said in the chat, he's like, "Yo, I'll take that off your hands."
Yep. I was there.
Yo, okay. And little did I know, like, so Dank had a few months earlier asked me for my address, and I gave it to him. Of course, I assumed he was gonna send me something earlier. Nothing came. That's okay though. But I was just like, oh no, when he sends me something, he sends me something. There's no obligation. So when I like the fact that he's very thoughtful, and he likes to surprise people, and that's very genuine. I love genuine people, and he just likes to see people succeed. I think that's super dope. And so when I got this, so the stipulation, he kept it way at the bottom, and he put in all these other comics. And a lot of them said dork, they were called like dork comics or something. So at one point I was like, Dank, are you trying to tell me something? Just jokingly. I know he was just joking. But when I got to this one, where did I put this? Sorry guys, I'm a little unorganized right now. But he sent it. Oh, damn it. I'll find it and I'll post it on the gram. But it was just a message saying, like, Steph, like, you're I don't know, he's very encouraging, and this meant the world to me. I feel like sometimes I come off not, when I got this and Ultimate Spider-Man and I get any okay from people, like, it means the world to me because no one has to do that.
Yep.
And like I didn't shed any tears, but just because I didn't shed any tears don't mean like this touched me. When Moon sent me the A-OK, that touched me. Like the Ultimate Spider-Man, because it's like those guys could have just easily said, yeah, I'm going to send you the A-OK, but they're not obligated, So the fact they go through with this, you guys are all gems. But yeah, this is going to my Grail. This is kind of like up there with, I think Shang-Chi's a great character, a lot of potential. But just the circumstances of how I got this, and so it's up there with like my Wolverine and Ultimate Fallout. Like I'll never get rid of these. Like this will always be in the PC. So station to all you awesome people in here.
Yeah, I love Dank. I always catch him on the replay because his times are opposite of me when I work. So I always watch his replays. But he's a cool cat. I like him a lot.
Like he's like you, very, very cool and just supportive of everybody. You guys are
everybody loves mellow. Yeah, that's what I love about this crew. Everybody's in the same crew. I love it.
One big family. That's all it really is.
What the chat was saying, one big hug, or
right? Yeah. So as I was saying earlier, I'm a Cowboy Bebop fan. My Spike shirt. He's one of my favorite characters in any medium. So I'm not a big fan of Funko Pop collectors, but there's a cool story behind this one. I've been to I can count on my hand how many cons I've been to in my life. I went to one when I was 13, one in 2014, and then one in 2017. So the last con I went to in 2017, I had just gotten a new job, so my funds weren't where I wanted them to be, and cons can be expensive. And so I didn't have much for this con, and so I was just walking around, hadn't found much, and I saw this, and it was like, I didn't have any Funko Pops at the time, and I always told myself, I'll get a Funko Pop if it speaks to me. Like, it has to be something I really love. And this was the only Cowboy Bebop one they had there. And so I thought it was like, that's meant to be. It Spike's one of my favorite characters. I got it for like $11.
Nice.
And this is going for like 120, maybe $130 now.
Nice.
So yeah, and of course never gonna leave the PC, but just I like significant things like that.
Yeah, I hear you. I think I only own 10 Funko Pops, and I bought
One's
my wife now. What at the time was girlfriend. I didn't know what they were,
right,
and
right.
she likes the flocked ones. So she calls them fuzzy. Anything fuzzy she wants. Disney character she wants.
Yeah.
So I went to one of my last San Diego Comic Cons and I bought her Lotso, and it was flocked.
Nice.
But I didn't know what it was back then. I was like, okay,
Right.
one of those figures. Nobody was there. Like back then, I could walk up, get the ticket the same day, and just walk in. And
Yep.
I bought it, or it was D23, one of the two. And my friend, who I've known for 6 years now, he told me they were talking about Funko Pops. I don't know what the heck's a Funko Pop?
Right.
They're all the little figures. I'm all nah, dude. Don't know what they are.
Right.
Bobblehead. I'm Pop. Is it called the Pop? He's like, yeah, Funko Pop. I'm like, oh, okay. And I told him when I bought her, yeah, and he was like, nah, you don't have that. Now it's worth like $2,000, I hear.
No way.
Yeah. It was like 350 pieces, and I didn't know what I bought back then. But
I like it. That's
yeah. I'm okay. Never leaving her collection. So I was like, hey, let's sell it, babe, and get a grill. So let's sell your comics and we'll get a grill.
Yeah. Right.
Never mind.
Puts that in perspective. Yeah. You're like, okay, I was just kidding.
I was just kidding. Let's get flowers. Dude, that's a cool one.
Got this on eBay. I think I got it for like $20-$30. I got it, and like I think this inspired me, that the Funko Pop inspired me to get more. Like I was like, I should start like a Spike collection.
Nice.
That's super dope.
Yeah.
Oh, that's super dope, Nicole.
That's because Toys R Us is closed, but trying to make a comeback.
Right. Are they really?
Yeah.
No, yeah. I was so hurt. I'm not gonna lie. When Toys R Us closed, I was like, "How you guys just crushed a lot of childhoods? What about being a Toys R Us kid? We don't want to grow up." But yeah, I kind of
commercial. That was beautiful.
No, thank you.
I like that.
I thought that someone was gonna buy them out, kind of like when Hostess shut down, but then Hostess got bought out immediately, and they were just like kind of rebranded and stuff. I thought that was gonna happen to Toys R Us. So when it didn't happen, I was like, "Wow, man!"
Yeah,
like,
I think they're trying to make a comeback because they have their website up.
I'm glad to hear that.
Nice. Nicole bringing the knowledge right here. Yeah.
Oh, that's super dope. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. I wonder maybe they just do more online.
Yeah, but I heard they're trying to build a couple of stores. Not how they were everywhere. I think they're just trying to do a little because I think somebody bought them out. So.
Oh, see, that's dope.
So I wouldn't mind walking into another one. So we'll see.
Like Blue's Clues, that little thing with Steve, that was one of my childhood coming full circle. So Toys R Us coming back, another part of my childhood.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you, Herm. Thank you. That's Toys R Us kids. We're all Toys R Us kids at heart. We're all Toys R Us kids.
I know. I just like walking around in there.
Yeah. I got a lot of my comics from Toys R Us because they used to sell them in like packs. The X-Men 160 was actually came in a Toys R Us pack. That's how I got a lot of my X-Men comics, was in those Toys R Us packs.
Nice.
So, yeah, that was cool. But this I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
This made me want to start like a Spike collection, and at the time I think this was like the only Spike figure they had, and it was relatively cheap, so I got it. This is going for a decent, more than what I paid for now. I like when stuff like that. I think everyone likes stuff like that when stuff like that happens. So yeah, just
so what's
I open it?
What's the centerpiece?
It's like a brick wall with a rose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought this was a stand, but it's just design of the packaging right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it comes with this, and yeah, they don't really show what the brick wall and the rose is for. It's just Spike. Cool. So thank you. But yeah, Spike. one of my favorite characters. And so since we're on Cowboy Bebop, uh, Blu-ray collection of the entire series and Blu-ray of the movie. I also own the DVD collection of the entire series and the DVD of the movie. Those are probably the things I'll always buy when they have new copies out. I'll buy it just why not? I love Cowboy Bebop. But we were talking backstage earlier, and I said this on the stream as well. But if you're hesitant about anime or anything, this is a great show. I think it has one of the best soundtracks for any show. It's up there for any show. Definitely best soundtrack for an anime. That might be a little biased, but it's definitely top 5. Thank you, Sheena. Thank you, Station. Just super great character, great writing, great characters, action, character arcs, character development, style. It's got it all in spades. So if you're hesitant about anime, this is a good transition. Like it's very grounded. It's grounded, and I think a lot of people get thrown off by anime sometimes is because you think of anime, you think of like stuff like Dragon Ball Z, like very out there, not otherworldly, but high sci-fi, high fantasy concepts, like to the extreme.
Yeah.
Thank you, Free. Thank you. Favorite hat. And I could go on for days. I'm very excited about I'm very weary, but after I saw the Netflix released, they're doing a live action Cowboy Bebop show. And I like the casting, but anything that tends to be live action adaptation, specifically anime, doesn't turn out so well. But they released the opening for this, and it's very identical to the opening of the cartoon, and they're bringing in the band that performed the theme song. They brought them in to make music for the show.
Oh, nice.
Yoko Kono and the Seatbelts, I believe, is their name. But it's a very jazz oriented soundtrack, and blues, and it's like the music's legit, but the musician is born and raised Japan. But you would think this jazz music is straight from like the southern, like maybe Louisiana or something like that. It's very authentic. And so I was doing some research. She like did a deep dive. They hired her for the show and so she was doing research for the show, and she just fell in love with jazz, and it's become like her thing because of that. So I think that's super dope, guys. What I'm really just trying to say is go watch Cowboy Bebop.
You got a question on that?
Oh, where you can find Cowboy Bebop. It is coming to Netflix. They just bought the rights for it's also on Hulu. But Netflix, I know a lot of people have Netflix. They bought the rights for the anime because they want to, having the live action show that's coming out in November. And, they want people to have that reference point for the live action show. So
And Bleeding Star has a question too.
Sorry about that. I have seen quite a bit of anime. I don't really talk about I'm not as familiar with anime as I am comic books. I don't consider myself an anime connoisseur, but I've seen a lot of anime. Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, Dragon Ball Z, Blood the Last Vampire. Yes.
Yeah.
That's super good.
I won't put myself in that category, but I'm just talking to Steve, you, Inja, and all of these cats right here. That makes me want to watch anime again, because I watched what I told you in the background was Ninja Squirrel and Ghost in the Shell, Street Fighter. That's what I was into, and then my friend moved away, like I told you, and then I stopped watching it.
Right.
But now I'm talking to all you guys. It's making me want to go check it out again. So
let me know if you have Cowboy Bebop. We can do like an episode watch together. We'll watch an episode a day or something. Let me know, man. I'd be really happy.
Anybody else? Everybody's welcome to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Please send us a message. Let us
DM
know.
us, give us ideas and everything. So I'll down to watch them, and I'll get you guys' feedback. give me more knowledge on this. That's cool, dude. Because you talking about that, I'm gonna hit it up and check it out for sure.
Thank you.
Thank
you. I look forward to hearing your opinion.
Be more twinsies there.
Yeah. But
dude, that's sick.
Anime, I have watched. I'm not going to list every anime, but just to kind of give a broad range, I've seen Ghost in the Shell, Grave and the Firefly. I love Hayao Miyazaki. I used to call him like the Walt Disney of anime. Now I find it like he's his own man. He's his own creator, but he's in terms of popularity, and his movies resonate. Like his movies to me are like Disney movies for anime. Like they always have a very strong theme. They're built for everyone to see them. Like most Disney movies, they're like have a lot of universal appeal. But I saw Grave of Fireflies at a young age. For anyone who's seen that, that's a very sad anime about this boy who's about 15, living in Japan shortly after they were bombed in World War II, and he's taking care of his younger sister, and that kind of got me into anime because it was like cartoon. It's obviously a cartoon, but just that I had never. It was like it's very adult themed. Like there's no action. It's a drama, if you will. So I was like, as a kid, I was watching this, waiting for the action to come, and it never came, which is okay. But it had a very sad ending, and that kind of was like, yo, like cartoons are more than just fighting, and so that opened my eyes to a lot of anime.
Nice.
G-Spot Station, brother.
Welcome, G-Spot. Thanks for the tuning in.
Happy to be here on this Sunday. Paranoia Agent, Tokyo Godfathers. I've seen quite a bit of anime. I think I want to start talking about that more. Because that's had a very significant role in my tastes, and stuff I like now. That is all I have for you right now.
That's cool, dude.
Okay. All right.
But just chatting and chilling, dude. We've been here over an hour.
No way. Oh, wow. It doesn't even feel like that. Time flies when you're having fun. I was so nervous, and I was like, oh, man. I don't know, man.
Hanging out. That's all we're doing. This is what it's all about.
Yeah.
And I feel fortunate that now I get to know the other side of you and knowing you better. So I do appreciate it, you spending time with me, especially on a Sunday.
Brother, I'm glad you invited me on. I was like, when you hit me up, I was like, why does this guy want to know about me? Like, but I'm very flattered. Like you've been like I said, since day one, like, you're just super supportive, bro. Like, I got everyone in this community inspires me, but like people like you, like make me strive to be better. Let me reach out to people because, like, that meant a lot to me. You reached out to me. Like, you never know, you reaching out to someone will what resonates with people. So that's how just take chances, you guys. Say hello, invite people on your shows you've never had on your shows. Like, you never know how you're gonna connect with someone. This cool guy right here, I would have never. That's what he says I'm Mr. Suave, but I'm very nervous, and I would have, I have to be encouraged to be on shows, and I'm getting better at it now. But you reaching out to me went a long way.
I'm in the same boat, dude.
You're awesome.
I love Glenn.
You guys are too kind, man.
And he always catches me on the line, and he turns it around, and I'm like, T-Nerd heard I said places that I go eat, I have to go Five Guys. He said he's all Five Guys. I'm gonna get him back. I'll get you, Glenn. I'm gonna get you. Nah, dude, I'm the same way. Just inviting people, and I'm not sure if they're gonna say yes or not. And being scared, I understand, because I'm scared. So when you said yes, I was like, oh my god, he said yes. So I was super happy. So just think of me as we're all friends, but deep down inside, I'm a fan of you guys. The whole Bad Batch
vice versa. Yeah.
Because you guys are like, I was scared of you because, not in a bad way, just intimidated by you because you're, like I said, you're suave, dude. It's just the way you carry yourself.
Thank you, guys.
So I appreciate you, brother, and I had fun.
like we just try. I'd like we feed off each other. Like we feed off. The Bad Batch crew feeds off people like you, Spine Ticks,
Yeah.
Nerd Herd. Like you guys are very community oriented. Like, and like we see stuff like that, and it inspires us to want to be like that. So I think we all inspire each other,
Yeah,
and that's just a
I
beautiful
agree.
thing. Like I said, we make each other better, build each other up. I think that's just super dope. It's just like I said, it's like when I start thinking about stuff like that and how deep that is and how the extent of that reach, I'm like, why did it take me 33 years to find this community? I've been wasting so much time. But
Yeah.
I'm so glad I'm here. And we love you, Sheena. Sheena's another person like you who's just since day one supportive of everybody. You guys make people feel welcome. Like that means a lot. Like,
Sheena knows that we all love her. And girl, I'm here anytime you need me. If you just want to talk, anybody here, just talk.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because you know what? We have other things than this that we have struggles with, but
yes,
you have friends. I honestly tell everybody you do have friends here. So, hit us up.
That means a lot to me,
there's one of the brothers right there. So you hit me up, I'm here. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, that. No, you guys gotta stop that. No, not at all. I love you guys though.
Yeah.
Right? Sheena said it perfectly.
Mm-hmm. See,
and Sif, you started something bad because like I was telling Rajan earlier. Anytime I see Sheena now, I've got to go. Oh, Sheena.
Here we go. So we lasted here. It was amazing, brother. I'm gonna try to have all you guys on the show so we can just hang out, the whole Bad Batch crew, and just.
We're gonna have you on the show.
Anytime,
once I start doing my own thing, I've been talking to Comics Kings, and we're still working out the formula now. But I told him like I want to start. He likes. It's his channel, but he likes to hear my ideas, and I told him I want to start integrating. We do archive episodes. We run through books, and I was like, I just people that might have done this before. I want to hear their opinion on a run. So when we start that up, I want you to be one of the first people to do an archive with us, if you wouldn't mind.
I'll do anything you guys want, brother.
Love you. I appreciate that. And you're gonna have to come on the Blame Phable show and the Tomorrow show.
Yeah, just like Nicole.
Nicole, don't be nervous.
Don't be nervous. It's just two friends. Me and you are friends. If you want another person, Sheena, if you guys want to jump on, Inja, jump on. I don't mind putting more than one person. I'm actually going to try to do next week. I got to talk to Geek and Rudy. So I'm going to see if I can put both of them on there. So
that'll be a good, that'll be a perfect session.
So, I'll DM you more, Nicole. You got family here. That's who we are.
Once you start talking, it's, you're just talking with a friend, like DJ said. I'm sorry, JD.
Brother.
Dave, these guys last night drew some, bro, they're sitting there maintaining conversation, one, and then two, doing these epic art pieces. And him, Roscoe, and Evil Mike just did some super, super dope art pieces. And the whole Spine Ticks crew, you guys are crazy. And I'll definitely be on Spine Ticks again. I don't know if I can make it at 8 hours. I was telling Raging back in the comics back in the back chat that I lasted 8 hours, but it was a struggle. Hopefully I seemed like I was cool about it. Now it was in it for the long haul, but I had to find something deep within inside me to hang on with you guys, because you guys are crazy. I don't know how you guys do it. I'm glad you do it because that show is awesome, but you guys are wild. And the fact that this up early.
Yeah, same here, I'll jump on again, but I'm not gonna do the 8 hours. I know, I can. I was telling freaking Steph that I'll fall asleep. I fall asleep all the way, and I don't speak for a while because I wake up at 4 a.m, and I'll get on your show again too. But I know can't commit to an 8 hour. That's too crazy.
Roscoe.
All right, but thank you again, brother. Everybody in the chat, thank you for hanging out with us.
Yes, you guys are all worth it. I
do have the announcement because I have this brother right here. I'm gonna give a giveaway for all the love you guys given me on my Instagram account. I hit over 1,000. So station to everybody. And I
Yes.
hit over 100 on my YouTube channel. So you guys get the heads up, and anybody who watches the rewind, I'm gonna make another video, but these are 2 giveaways I'm gonna do. For the Instagram account, I'm gonna give away Radiant Black #1.
Yo, that's one of my favorite series right now.
Yeah, I need to catch up on this. I've only read the first 3, so I need to catch up. But I'm gonna give away the second print. I love this cover.
Yeah, that's a super sick cover. I actually love that one. I like the first print, but that
Yeah.
I think
I
that's
love
major.
this cover. So
Yeah.
this is gonna be the giveaway.
2 issue ones, first and second.
Yeah,
You're too good. You're too good. That's
so all you got to do to enter this is basically follow and tell me your favorite character and what's your favorite book of that character. Like,
oh wow.
one of the ones I put as Bane is one of my favorite characters, and Vengeance of Bane is an amazing book. I love that.
Amazing. Oh,
So it doesn't have to necessarily just be your favorite, but some of your favorites, anything, and I want to read it. So just give me,
That's super
heads up and something I might have missed. So for you guys,
station.
just follow it, and then I'm gonna do a raffle in probably in a week. And then for the YouTube, I'm gonna do a giveaway, and all you have to do is a follower, and just say hi. That's all I want.
That is some of the easiest stuff in the world. If people miss out on this,
so if nobody does it, cool. More power to you guys, and I'll give it to the family. But anybody who falls, just give them a shout out. If you want to tag them. That's cool, and it's a free giveaway. So as long as it's in Canada and the US, I'm down. Anywhere outside, I'm gonna have to put the dime on you guys because shipping is expensive. Only, but Canada, your family. So that I can do.
Neighbors
everywhere in the country, your family to me too. But the ship is a little bit more expensive. But this is the giveaway.
First appearance of Nimrod.
Yes.
Yo.
I bought multiple issues of all kinds of comics because I have bad memory. I have a couple issues. And Nimrod's hot now. So this will be the free gift. Just say hi.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And just have somebody in that's theirs. And I want to say thank you.
That is super dope.
Yeah. So, Steph, you are eligible. Jump on there. Just say hi. You can win either one. So, everybody, thank you again for tuning in.
Yes.
I appreciate everybody.
And even I know you do the shopping too. Oh,
yeah.
Yo. But we gotta.
Station works for me, brother. That's just as good, and even
we gotta do this more. And I like your origin show, but I would love to come back or have you on and just talk, man. Like this has been super dope.
Anytime, brother, dude. Anytime.
I don't know what I want to know more about you, man. See some of your collection. I don't know if I was over talking. I was a little nervous, so I ramble.
But you were perfect, brother.
Thank you.
I always call this the you show. It's everybody who's here. It's all about you. Me, I'm just here to get to know you better. But anytime you want to talk, I'll give you my number and we can DM. I got numbers from everybody now, and just DM me. As long as my phone doesn't block you off, just know I'm asleep by 10 o'clock, and then I'm up after that. Then we're good. Saturday, Sunday, anytime.
All right, it means a lot, brother.
So everybody just showing love to you, brother.
You guys are all awesome. That's.
Thanks, guys. Have a great Sunday. Yes.
You too,
everybody.
Really awesome, brother. Yeah.
But thank you, everybody, and you guys have a safe week, and hopefully to see you guys next week. And we got nothing but love. Station.